We will broadcast. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this special edition lunchtime Euphoria update with our special guest speaker. You guys all know who he is, Mr. Eric Worre. We're going to get started here in just a minute, but go ahead and join the chat. We'd love to hear from you. And we're going to attempt to do a little Facebook live simulcast. It works about 50% of the time, so give us just a minute. And we're going to see if we can get this Facebook simulcast rolling. Like I said, it works about 50% of the time, so we hope to see you out there on Facebook. If this pulls up, we'll be starting here in just a minute. I'll be able to introduce our special guest speaker today. We'll see if we can get this simulcast going. If not, guys, we've got a recording and we can share that with you. Hey, who's joining us? We got Vegas in the house. Welcome. How are you? I love Ruth. You got pen and paper in hand, ready to go. Way to go, Austin, Texas. We've got Ohio. We've got Michigan, Texas again. Rodney's in the house. We don't even say a state for Rodney. We just say Rodney's in the house. Virginia, Maryland, North Carolina. Fantastic. Texas, Iowa, California, double California. We got Washington. Thrilled to have you here, everybody. We're going to be starting in just a minute. Let everybody kind of jump on, get warmed up. Got a very special edition Euphoria update today with our guest speaker, Mr. Eric Worre. We'll be joining him in just one moment. Hey, Florida, Texas. We've got Michigan. We've got Arizona, Louisiana from Baton Rouge. Very nice. Welcome, Texas again. Vegas, Ohio. Oh, we love our people, guys. We love our leaders. Thank you so much for taking time today, for being with us. As you guys know, part of our culture, we like to start events on time. We honor and value your time. And so we want to do just that. Wow, the attendees are piling in. This is a lot of fun, Eric. We got people from Colorado. We got St. George. We got Florida. We got more from Utah. We got West Virginia, Nashville, Tennessee. Again, welcome, everybody. My name is Craig Smith. I'm thrilled to be your host today. And really looking forward to an amazing afternoon. Update, inspirational message, and reminder from our expert trainer, Mr. Eric Worre. And to kick things off, guys, our own Ron Williams, if I could advance the slide here, wanted to say just a few words. And sadly, or excitedly for the people that he's with, he's on a plane right now. There's storms in New Jersey. And so he sent me a message to share on his behalf. So here we go. Try to imagine this in Ron Williams' voice, okay? Hey, I wanted to have the honor to thank and acknowledge Eric Worre for not only following up today, but for an amazing delivery in Las Vegas. My flights have been bumped around, so I'm writing this in the air. Eric is the best at what he so skillfully shares. Clearly, he understands being lethally skilled. Please chat up a warm, euphorian welcome for the one and only Eric Worre, and game on for May 6th and 7th and June 28th through the 30th. And with that introduction from our CEO, who's in the air traveling for you on your behalf, we're going to turn the time over to our expert business trainer, friend, partner here at Euphoria, Mr. Eric Worre. Eric, time's yours.
How you doing?
Hey, fantastic.
What's up? What's up? What's up? So we got a bunch of people joining here. I wanted to I talked with Craig and Ron last week, and I wanted to hear what the updates were from coming out of the event in Las Vegas, and how did we do when it came to tickets for the June event? Were people excited about the May event in our home, May 6th and 7th? And got some great reports as far as the tickets were concerned. And I wanted to maybe offer you some guidance, give you a little bit of a way to look at 2019 to be able to maximize this opportunity. I'm here to help you become a more powerful leader. I'm here to help you develop your skills. I'm here for you to help you prepare your organization for ups and downs. I'm here to help you create an exponential return on your effort. You're already in an incredible place at an incredible time with an incredible company. Between Ron and Craig and the rest of the team, they're just doing an amazing job of delivering something innovative, delivering something needed in the marketplace, delivering something completely unique, and doing it in a way that, and being absolutely dedicated to helping you develop as leaders. So I just finished having a conversation here in my home with one of the big industry ambassadors, and he asked me, what's your view of the profession right now? And my view of the profession is twofold. One is we're really healthy as a profession, but we have a bit of a challenge in the profession. And it's a challenge that I want to work with everyone inside of ÜFORIA to overcome this challenge and to be stronger than this challenge. And the challenge is this: products are amazing, compensation plans are amazing, events are amazing, incentives and perks and all these things are amazing. But our real business, the real engine that drives everything, is the leadership that we can develop, what I call influencers, the influencers we can develop within the organization. So working closely with you to for you to develop yourself as an influencer, because that's the real health of any organization, is the level of influencers. Right now, everybody's busy running around. We're excited, timing, positioning. Everybody's talking about be there first, be there early, revolutionary product, all that stuff. It's all true. But the reality is we have to, while we are making sales, while we are growing revenue, while we are creating wealth for people involved, we have to make sure we keep our eye on the ball of developing true leadership. People who are independent, people who are problem solvers, people who are consistent, people who have a big vision and the ability to cast that vision, articulate that vision with others, people who create action when there wasn't action without them. Real influence, okay? That is the foundation. Can I do it this way? Maybe. That is the foundation of growth, okay? Now, you might have sales that go above that foundation from time to time. And for sure, in 2019, sales is going to go much higher than the influencers that are being developed, because developing influencers takes time. So during that time, we need to keep our eye on the ball and make sure everybody involved in this company that is willing, that is hungry, and that is coachable. Okay? Anybody that fits that description, we help them to become highly skilled at the different attributes of being a network marketing professional. We help them develop $1 million mindset. We help them develop the strategies that will maximize their time and maximize their influence. So mindset, skills, and strategy is really, really important. And the other thing that needs to happen simultaneously, and this is what's going to make us different, make all of you, make this organization different than anything else, is to mentally prepare each and every one of you and every person on your team that it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be straight up. Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy? He's on the airplane. Good to see him. It's not always going to be effortless. It's not. People are not always going to say yes. Not everybody joins the organization is going to stay with the organization for forever. We need to mentally prepare people for the times when it's not growing straight up. Because if we don't mentally prepare people for that, guess what happens inside of network marketing when a company that was growing stops growing for a minute? Let's say they just go through a period of time where they're just kind of taking a breath. Well, people who are immature, people who are unprepared, those people leave those organizations to go find something else that's hot. You want to build something for a long period of time. You want to build, if you want this to be your home for forever, for the next 30 years, you have to understand that there's going to be growth years, there's going to be stabilization years, there's going to be down years, there's going to be rebuilding years. The walls around Jerusalem were rebuilt 17 times. 17 times. Nothing is permanent. As you grow, it's going to be a process of building and rebuilding and building and rebuilding. And everybody here needs to be prepared from day one that yes, while it's growing, we're going to take advantage of the growth. Yes, we're going to be focused on helping people really step into their leadership, because I know from experience, you can be in the right place at the right time, and I've been there in my career. But if you don't quickly grow to the level of the income that you create by being in the right place at the right time, that income is going to find its way back down to whatever level of leader you actually really are. So we want to take advantage of the opportunity, yes. We want to take advantage of timing, yes. But the real goal is to help you raise your influence during that time. So if you face any struggle, any challenge, anything, your income doesn't take a drop. I know tons and tons of people in network marketing used to be making a lot of money and don't make it anymore because they're in the right place at the right time and they didn't become the person they needed to become. So I want to work with you to become the person, the leader that is bulletproof, the leader that can succeed in all markets, a leader that can succeed in all circumstances. If the wind's at your back or if the wind's in your face, that's what I'm here to do, help you become that type of leader. If somebody leaves your group, no problem. If somebody attacks your team, no problem. If there's some regulatory issue down the road, no problem. If there's an unfair, something happens in the press, no problem. If you're the right kind of leader, you go through those problems. You eat those problems for breakfast. If you're the wrong kind of leader, those problems destroy you. So together, what I want to do is help you create the culture within the organization where you are bulletproof forever, that you can build something for the next 30 years that not only yourself, but your kids and your grandkids can benefit from, not just a short-term project, get it while you can, a short-term situation, okay? Now, all of that said, one of the things that helps to develop leadership and helps to prepare people mentally for the ups and downs of growth in a business are events. And we just had, ÜFORIA just had its first little pre-launch event here in Las Vegas a few weeks ago. And I don't know, 800 people or so were at this event. I think that's right, about 800 people. And at that event, we put out a challenge for the next event. And I want to I'll tell you a quick story and then I will give you a challenge. I started working with a company 4 years ago in Europe. And the first event that I did with them was 1,200 people. And we put together a strategy, a game plan to grow those events. They did these events every 6 months. So, and we rolled out that particular strategy and game plan at this event that we just did at ÜFORIA a few weeks ago. And I'll give you an update on that in a minute, or maybe Craig can. But we came up with a strategy to promote from event to event and really get people in the room so we can work on their leadership ability, work on their skills, work on their mindset, help them prepare them mentally for the ups and downs, do all of these different things. So the next event 6 months later was 4,000 people. The event after that was 6,000 people. The event after that was like 10,000 people every 6 months. The event after that was like 14,000 people. The last event I did for them was in Krakow Arena, or an arena in Krakow, a big stadium. 18,000 people for 3 days. And then they took a 2-day break and did another 18,000 people because they couldn't fit it all in one arena. And so 36,000 people at this event. And this is 4 years after we started with 1,200 people. Now, Euphoria's event just a few weeks ago was 800 people. So fast forward just a few years. I want you to just think about this for a moment. This company in Europe, their next event is in June, and they have a stadium for 65,000 people. They already have over 55,000 tickets sold. They sold those 55,000 tickets in less than 30 minutes at their last event, okay, that we did in Poland. They're bringing in Tony Robbins, they're bringing in Pitbull, and they're bringing in me to do 3 days of training. 65,000 people. Now, I want you to just imagine this Euphoria experience with your product, your culture, the culture that's being developed, everything. And now, 4 years from today, filling up Cowboy Stadium, filling up the huge football stadium here in Las Vegas, or that they're just building right now for the Raiders. Imagine that happening. It starts with working together as a team to develop the strategies necessary to be able to use your influence to get more people to come and attend an event. So we came out with a 10-pack of tickets, very inexpensively. A 10-pack of tickets at the Euphoria event. You could get a 10-pack for the June 28th through the 30th event here in Las Vegas for $1,000. Super cheap. You're gonna recruit 10 people anyway. You're gonna be bringing in 10 people between now and then anyway. This isn't to be able to give to your existing team. This is to be able to for your new people coming in. And at that event, and since then, Craig, how many tickets have been sold approximately for June so far?
For June so far right now, Eric, we've got approximately 2,000 tickets already sold. I'm going to just jump to that slide really quickly for our June 28th, 30th event.
2,000?
2,000. We've got one ticket
so,
for 250 or 10 tickets for $1,000 where they can save $1,500 for a 10-pack.
How can people get a 10-pack of that today?
Let me tell you, they just need to go to their back office. They go right into their shopping cart under event tickets, and they can purchase that 10-pack right now. We did a special in Vegas for those that were there. Of course, that's the benefit of coming to events. You get some special rewards. We allowed a few people there to put their 10-pack on a payment plan. That was for people only in Vegas, but for everybody still. I mean, I had this guy approach me, Eric. It was kind of fun right after the event. He said, so if my wife and I want to go, it's going to be $500. He says, so if another couple, I want to bring another couple, it's $1,000. He goes, Craig, this is a no-brainer. I've got to get a 10-pack.
Right. So here's, we didn't, Craig and Ron and I didn't talk about this ahead of time, but here's what I'm prepared to do. Anybody that gets a 10-pack, including the existing people, and anybody that gets one this week, between now and Monday, let's say, I'm going to do a special private training with just those people. Anybody gets 10 or more, I will do a private special training online with just that group, okay? Because those are going to be the future influencers. Those are going to be the future leaders. Those are going to be the future superstars. So we'll get on a Zoom. We'll set up something private, and I'll do some coaching and training on how you can expand your influence much more dramatically than you ever thought possible. But you got to get a 10-pack. You got to step into that area because it's not a big risk. It's $100 for yourself. You're going to be moving that on to somebody else. If you don't have that room on a credit card, find somebody else who does, whatever. But just step in. It's not about having the resources. It's about being resourceful. If there's 237 people, 239 people on this Zoom right now, or 240 or whatever the number is, if all 240 do that and get an extra 10 on top of even maybe they've already got 10, but if they get an extra 10, that's another 2,400. You understand? 2,400. So if we don't have 5,000 people at this event in June, I'm going to be super, super unhappy. We need to go from 800 to 5,000, because how loud of a story is that going to be for all of you? It's going to be loud, right? It's going to be a loud story. Everybody's going to be wondering what the heck's going on. We take it from there, 5,000 to what, 10,000, 15,000 a year from today? What happens to you and your organization? What happens to the people involved early on in this growth cycle while we're helping you become a stronger leader? What happens? Good things happen to you and your teams. So I'm asking all of you to step into another level of leadership here. I'm going to be working with you and the company to provide training on skills, mindset, and strategy. Super in-depth, super immersive, super personalized just for you, okay? I'm going to be, we're doing a contest for May 6th and 7th at our new home. And what do people have to do to get into that?
Yeah, Eric, it's really simple. We're going to be having our Rising Stars retreat, thanks to your gracious wife and yourself, May 6th and 7th, 2 full days of training, guys, $15,000 in value, plus the fun poolside socials, the catered meals, etc. And to get into that, we're taking our top 20 earners. It's a 90-day run. We're looking at January, February, and March. We'll announce the winners early in April, and we're taking the first 5 CAP 100 achievers. So we got 25 of our top people destined for Vegas the first weekend in May. Thanks, Eric.
And I will tell you, the $15,000 value is a true thing. I mean, that's what we charge. If people want to come to our home and do a private mastermind for a group of, let's say 20 people, that's the charge for it. So you're getting that for free. You just got to get there. And you're going to be one of the first people in the world to see our new home. It's something. It's something. You will enjoy it. I promise. There'll be a lot of cool photos, a lot of cool experiences, and a lot of cool training there. That's going to be great. But look, leaders are born at events. You make big decisions at events like this. You develop closer relationships. You decide to go a little bit stronger. All of these different things happen. But what we're going to be doing is giving you an experience that will assist you in becoming a stronger leader and more mentally prepared for the ups and downs of real life than any other organization. That's what we're here to do. That's what I'm here to do. So I'm going to do my part. You need to do your part. You've got to figure out a way to get your 10-pack and get everybody in your team to get a 10-pack. Get that this week. You got to figure out a way to get on that training that I'm going to do for the people who do that. You got to figure out a way to make sure you and your team show up in force at that June event. You got to figure out a way to qualify for the May 6th and 7th event. You don't want to miss that. There's only going to be one first time for that leadership type of a retreat. Figure out a way to get through your struggle. Figure out a way to solve your problems. Figure out a way to overcome your emotional baggage. You're sitting on an opportunity. You've already got a winning lottery ticket. It's just a matter of, are you going to rip it up or are you going to cash it in? That's the truth. So, Craig, that's pretty much what I had to say today. Unless you have any other questions or any other things that you want to shoot at me, I'd be happy to answer them.
Absolutely not, Eric. You covered it. I just wanted to make sure we covered those events, and you did so beautifully. And everyone, wow. Eric, what are your last words to the group?
Last words of the group is don't sleep. You can sleep next year, but not 2019. Whoever talks to the most people wins. Figure out a way to talk to as many people as you possibly can now, today, tomorrow, the next day. Get as many people on your product as you possibly can get on your product. Tell as many people the story as you can possibly tell the story. Whoever talks to the most people wins. It is a road race. It is not slow and steady wins the race. Not now. Not now. Consistency, doing a little bit every day. Not now. Do that later. For now, my gosh, it is. Imagine a beach in Southern California wide open, and all you got to do is have a flag, and you walk in and just put the flag in the beach, and you own that piece of beach. And then you go to the next lot, and you put a flag in that one, you own that one. You go to the next lot, you put a flag in that one, and you own that one. That's the situation that you're sitting in right now. You have unlimited flags and unlimited beach. And it's all prime real estate. All you got to do is put the flag in the ground. But if you don't, somebody else is going to. Get as much of this market share as you can possibly get. Own this. Make it happen. 50% of this company is available. You know what I mean by that? You can go get 50% of the market share, get 50% of the people that show up at this event in June. If they got 5,000 people, figure out a strategy between you and your team to get 2,500. You get 50% market share of a company like this. That is one of the fastest growing stories in the whole profession right now. You guys are screaming coming out of this event. So that's my last word. Go. Don't sleep.
I love it. As somebody put it in the chat there, Eric, who needs sleep anyways, right? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Eric Worre, it's been an absolute pleasure on behalf of Ron Williams and Euphoria. We want to say welcome to Euphoria. Being you never felt better. Check out the Facebook link, guys. We're going to tell everybody who bought a 10-pack in the past or more. We had people buy 20 packs, 30 packs, 60 packs, and we had leaders declare 100 packs. Of course, you'll all be invited, and you buy it by Monday at midnight.
Everybody on this live, go buy a 10-pack. If you don't, I'm super disappointed. Come on, figure it out.
Brilliant, guys. Look for that post, and we will put that into effect, and we'll arrange a private training with Eric. I think you can see the value of that right now. Hey, Eric, thanks a lot. Appreciate you being on today. And guys, go check out Rising Stars. You can also work with Eric there as well, as he leaves posts and little messages out there with our team and Ron. Everybody have a blessed day. Again, welcome to Euphoria. Thanks, everyone.